Hello, welcome back to another Illustrator video. I want to think about like paths and cutting them and joining them and all that sort of stuff. So we'll start with cutting them. So here you can see we've got a basic shape I've just drawn. And so basically we can cut this wherever we like, right? We're going to make sure we've got our anchor point selected. And we're going to move that up, right? And then we're going to take this one and move that, say, over here, for example. All right, so what have you got now? Well, basically, obviously, you've got a shape with a missing path. So it's basically gone from a closed path to an open path. So how do we actually connect it up? Well, one way you wouldn't want to connect it up is if we select this anchor point and then we do a join. If we do that, let's see what happens. To join, you must select two endpoints of the same or two different paths, right? All right, so let's actually try that. Maybe try a line here. So that's what I'd like to do, right? I probably want to just connect this, and then I would want to connect that one, right? And then let's try a join on that. Interestingly, they actually removed the fill as well. So that is one thing maybe you don't want to do. That's not really the way to do it, but it's still like an interesting, like to understand paths, you need to know that sort of what things will happen. Yeah, what you probably want to do then in joining wise is actually just select the shape, and then you've got join path here. You can do it basically. That's the funny thing. You've got so many ways to do it. You could do a join there, and that will just connect it up. Join path there connects up, and then I wonder like if there is a bit of redundancy with the amount of ways to do that, but um, we'll see. I guess like people just have different ways of doing things. But I am curious though, like about what I was talking, that error I got. What if I have had a shape like this? Let's get our scissors out again. I'm just going to cut that, and then we're going to do a similar thing. Okay, so we just move this one out. So there's no really way to join that. I don't know if that would actually classify as a join. So what if we start doing like little joins at the bottom with the selection tool, right? All right, so let's see how we might connect these two. So I selected both of those. It does show you group there, right? I do Control J on it. Let's see. You can see what's interesting when you did a Control J. It did actually, if I did another Control J, see it connects the other side as well. And that sort of shows you the sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, stepwise function. It's probably something like that. Let's move it to a different location. It's quite an interesting little thing to try this actually. Again, we'll just select these two, Control J. So interestingly, because of the way the path, it's actually affecting how the fill is actually coming in as well, right? So yeah, I mean, so that's not really what you would want to happen, right? So you'd have to really carefully think about like the rotation of this thing. So something like that you would expect to work, right? Control J. Yep. So yeah, so quite some interesting like ways that you can actually potentially combine shapes like that.